Okay, just want to take a minute and go over the reports we would want to see. So once you're done with the job entry sheet, which was showed in another video, all right, you come up with a total down here. Now that should bring you to a summary page, and then also in the job entry sheet a summary page, and then these would be autofill. This is the budget, what we think the house will sell for. That cost to build autofills from the budget. So see, that should automatically autofill here, and then we should be able to put in the land cost. That's what we would fill in, and then we come up with a percentage for the overhead, how much our overhead is for. That number changes year to year, so we should be able to change that. And then it gives us some normal accounting type things that we like to see. And then when we're done with the job, we can come back and put in the actual, and then it could change. It gives us a percentage, so we can kind of keep track of how well we did. And then that would go down, then that would automatically then autofill into a main report like this, which we could see, these all autofill from that other page. And then we have the budget and then the actual, and all these formulas are already set up in the cost estimator, which will provide you a copy of that. And then it'll just give all the list of all the jobs. Now we'll be able to see the current quarter, last year, all this. Now sometimes the budget might already be in and the house isn't done. So it should show up and then all these would be blank until we put in the actuals. So anyway, so that's kind of how we can handle that. Now we should be able to, I would like to be able to click it per superintendent or all. We could show all, or superintendent A, superintendent B, or all. In the community, so there'd be a list of communities, or all. So we could either do all or the list of C, just a certain community. So, and that's from the job entry page. So here, so the community, you select a superintendent, you select a community. So in the reporting process, you could change the community, or you could change the superintendent, and then we could, current quarter, last quarter, current year, last year, all, or hopefully even be able to do a range. Now then the other, the other report that we'd be able to pull up is a report like this, and then we just need to come up with some clever names for these reports. I hadn't even thought about names for them, but that would be some sort of summary report, and then this would be our timeline guest report. And then same thing here, this would show the jobs and the timelines that we've gone over before, how they would all change. Now from the sales portal on the reports, this would be the timelines here as those all change. This would be the budgeted timeline underneath the hard line, and then this the bigger fat line would kind of change, go forward and backwards. As we do good, we'll get done less than time. If we're doing bad, then it would be past the budget. So we can easily see how close we are to the budgeted time to build it. But then when the salesperson puts it under contract, they'll log that, and then they'll put in an estimating closing date, so we kind of know when we have to have it closed by. And then this closing then goes to sold. So once it goes under contract and sold, now all of these will be able to have to be changed, because sometimes homes go under contract and then they fall out of contract. So, but from the sales portal, that'll be pretty simple. You just have a contract and a projected closing, and then the closing turns to a sold, and so then it would just be input. Now sometimes it goes into contract after we finish it, sometimes it goes under contract before. So maybe just put a hard line on top, and then that'll go forwards or backwards. And then the other major report, don't forget, that's where it needs to be, where we have the, we're able to, build the little house, which I showed in an earlier video. And then that would be the other major report. So I just wanted to kind of go over some of the reporting kind of tools that we would like to see at the end. Now all of these will be able to be seen by the admin, and all of them will be able to be seen by the superintendent, except for the one report here. Okay, so this is admin. This wouldn't be technically a report, but this admin entry sheet here for the summary, when it goes to this report would be for management only. So only the admin could see this report. But all the other reports, the superintendent would be able to see from his report button.